So it is the sacral chakra, which is opposite the navel. The element is fire. The color is yellow. And one of the aspects is discipline and also control. Today we're going to start into Tadasana, standing nice and tall. Feeling our feet rooted into the earth. Let's take a few breaths here. Taking a breath in, feeling the energy rising up the left side of our spine. Taking a breath out, feeling the energy flowing down the right side of our spine. Let's do that a few times. Nice long inhale. Nice long exhale. And again, inhaling and exhaling. Let's just kind of swing side to side here a few times. And then we're going to do a side stretch where we're crossing one foot over the other, bringing our arm up and stretching to the side. If it doesn't work for you to cross your feet over, you don't have to. We'll come back to mountain pose and then put your foot behind this time and stretch the same direction. You need to use a little bit of balance in this stretch with your feet crossed. We're coming back to the middle. Let's do the other side, crossing over, bringing our arm across, nice stretch to the side. Coming back to the center and then putting our foot behind and going over. Coming back to the middle. All right, very good. So thinking about poses that are disciplined and controlled, we're going to do warrior one and then warrior two. So starting out with warrior one, let's take a step forward with one foot and way back with the opposite leg. So you have a bend in your front knee, your knee is lined up over your ankle, your back foot is on the mat facing diagonally forward. We're going to rise our arms up here in our warrior one pose. Let's hold this for a little bit today, feeling disciplined and controlled. Maybe your hands together above your head, and maybe a little bit of a back bend. Looking up just a little bit here in warrior one. We'll bring our arms back down and step our legs back together. This shirt is actually not a yoga kind of shirt, but it was just the only yellow I had, so sorry if I have to keep adjusting. All right, anyway, we're going to step forward with the other foot now and way back with the opposite foot. We have warrior one on this side, bringing our arms up. Our weight is even in both legs. We're right in the middle here now, warrior one. Your hands can come together above your head, and maybe a little bit of a back bend, not much, just a smidge. Looking up, maybe like where your wall and ceiling come together. And then we'll step our feet back together, coming back into our mountain. All right, for warrior two, we're going to have our feet quite a ways apart here. Nice big distance between your 2 feet. Let's have this foot still lined up with the back of our mat. This one, we're turning to the front and we're bending our knees, coming right in the middle. So not too far forward, not too far back. Weight in both feet. We have our arms out. And now we have our very disciplined and controlled warrior two, where we're going to turn our head and look out over our front. Yeah. Let's hold this for a little bit here, our warrior two pose. Let's see if we can hold it for 5 breaths. All right, so breathing in, breathing out. And again, taking a breath in, a breath out. 3 more breaths on your own, maybe sinking a little bit deeper here. And then when you've finished all 5 breaths, let's flip that palm up. We have our reverse warrior pose. Coming back to warrior two, keeping your legs still as they are. We're coming into side angle pose. So for side angle, we're going to put our forearm on our knee, and we'll bring this arm up into the air. If you want, you can extend that arm, making a nice long line from your foot to your hands. All right, very good. We'll hold it just a little bit longer, and then we'll come back to warrior two, lay your legs as they are. And then we'll step with both feet facing forward. Let's bring our feet together by going heel, toe, toe, toe. Back to our mountain. We'll take a breath here. All right, and then we'll do the other side, of course. So, coming back into our wide-legged position, really wide. We're going to have this foot now lined up at the back of our mat. This one turns forward. We're bending this knee, having your ankle lined up above, your knee lined up above your ankle. Feeling this back edge of your foot pressed into the mat. We'll bring our arms up, turning our head. And we're going to hold this side for 5 nice long inhales and exhales. So here we go. Feeling your weight in both feet, being right in the middle. Oh, maybe 2 more breaths here and that'll be fine. Oh, that was kind of forward. Be right in the middle. All right. We're going to turn that hand. We're going to have our reverse warrior. And then back to warrior two, right in the middle. All right. And then we're going to do the side angle pose. We're putting our forearm on our knee. Arm can be up in the air, or if you like, it can be extended here, extended side angle, with a nice long line from your foot to your fingertips. All right, good job. And then back to warrior two, and then back to both feet forward, bringing our feet together, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. All right, and here we are, back in our mountain. Okay, we're going to come to our knees next. All right, so coming down, however you want, get into your knees here. And if it hurts your knees, you can always double up your mat. So you have a little more cushion. All right, we're going to do something called gate pose. Whoops, we're going to bring this foot out to the side. So we're on one knee now. With this leg out to the side, you can either have your foot flat or you can be on your heel, your choice. We'll bring our arms up, and then like a gate, we're bringing this arm down, bringing this arm up, maybe looking up a little bit here in our gate pose, or you don't have to look up if you don't like doing that. All right, very nice gate. Maybe just a little bit longer. And, oh, sorry, I tilted my head. Not tilting your head, sorry. All right, and then coming back. This mat isn't as thick as my other one. I'm just using it because it's yellow. All right, I need even more cushion. Okay, here we are. Back to our kneeling. This leg comes out now. We're going to do gate on this side. And again, either on your heel or your foot flat. We're bringing our arms up, and then we're making our gate here. Sorry, I'm tilting my head again. Without tilting your head towards your shoulder. All right, very good. Okay, we'll hold it just a little bit more here in gate pose. If you want, you can look up or not. And then we'll come back to the middle. All right, sorry, I have to readjust my mat now. All right, we're going to move on to a boat pose. Because you need some control and discipline in boat. All right, so we're sitting on our sit bones. We have our knees bent, our feet are on the floor. We're going to start by having our hands kind of a little bit behind us. And now for the boat pose, we're going to lift our feet up off of the floor. So we're balancing on our sit bones, and you can have your knees bent. You can have your arms out alongside your legs. And if it works for you, you can straighten your legs here in our boat pose, balancing on your sit bones. All right, very good. Let's put that down. We're going to do it this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to lift up our legs. We're going to have our arms alongside our legs. We're going to straighten our legs. We're going to stay here just for a little bit, balancing on our sit bones in our boat pose, feeling nice and controlled. All right, and let's have a little rest, and then we'll do it again. Okay, here we go. And if you want, you don't have to straighten your legs, you don't have to lift your arms up, you could just do both with your feet lifted off the mat, your choice. And we'll hold it a little bit longer and put that back down. Let's roll down to our back and bring our knees in and kind of rock side to side a little bit. All right. We're going to have our arms out like a T. Our palms are down into the earth here. And then we're going to bring both knees over. Let's say we're bringing both knees over to the left to start with. Keeping your upper back and shoulders still on the mat. Your knees do not have to reach the ground. If you have a block, you could put them under your knees for support. Or maybe your knees do come to the ground here in our supine twist. We're twisting our, it's a twist of your back here. We keep our upper back and shoulders still on the mat. With your knees to the left, if you wish, you can turn your head to the right. We'll stay here just a little bit longer. And then we'll come back through the middle. Keeping your arms out like a T shape with your palms down into the earth. We're going to bring both knees to the other side now. So say they're going over to the right. You can turn your head and look to the left. The twist on this side. All right. Very good. Coming back to the middle. Let's bring our knees in again, kind of rolling our knees around a little bit in a circle, having our hands on top of our knees, going around in a circle. My floor is making that creaking noise again. Sorry about that. We're gonna go the other way around again. All right. We're gonna turn over and do something on our stomach. We're going to do the bow pose, starting on our stomach. All right. We're going to just do a half of a bow to start with. We're going to lift up, bend one of our knees, reach back for our ankle. And actually, this isn't even a bow yet. This is just holding onto your ankle. If you can't reach your ankle, you can always use something as an extender, like a strap or a little toe. And then whenever you're ready, kind of lift that up. So we have a half of a bow here. All right, we're gonna put that down. We'll do the other side. So bending this knee, reaching back. And if you can't lift it up, you can just hold on to your ankle or hold on to your extender, whatever you're using. If you can lift it up, we're lifting it up off the mat. We'll put it down. We're going to do the bow now, bending both knees, reaching back for our ankles. See if you can rise up, making a bow pose here. All right, a little bit more, and then we'll put that back down. All right, we're just going to come into child's pose just for a couple of breaths here, a little rest in child's pose. And then we're going to come to a seat. So we're skipping Shavasana today in favor of doing a pranayama. This is what I've been doing in these in this chakra sequence of classes, where we're doing various different pranayama, which is a breath thing, instead of the Shavasana. If you'd rather do Shavasana, feel free and go ahead. Otherwise, okay, so we're going to do the breath of fire, which is something we do in Kundalini yoga. It kind of goes with this whole fire element of this third chakra. So that's why I'm going to attempt to demonstrate this one, and I have to admit, I don't normally do Kundalini yoga, so we'll try it. All right, we're going to start being in a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. One hand on your belly or both. Now, thinking about when you breathe in, your belly comes out. When you breathe out, your belly comes in. And when we're doing this, we're going to take a nice, easy breath in and a more forceful breath out. Breathing in nice and easy through your nose. Breathing out. We're going to try it first, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. So the inhale is passive, the exhale is active. So it's kind of like you're panting like a dog. Now the idea is to do this much quicker. So we're going to try that. Inhaling, feeling your belly come out. Exhaling, it draws in towards your navel. All right, let's try it quicker. All right, we're gonna do it again, this time both in and out through our nose. So feeling like you're blowing into a tissue this time on. Exhaling, breathing in, feeling your belly come out. Breathing out, you're blowing into a tissue. All right, we're gonna do this a few times. All right, very good. All right, this is actually also an ab workout. If you can start to feel it in your abs. All right, we're gonna do it just a smidge longer. Let's try it. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me today on Yoga with Susan. Please come again. Thank you. Namaste.